The loading procedure of an artillery piece involves one of the artillery crew members taking the rammer with a sponge, dipping it in the bucket of water hanging from the front of the gun, and swabbing out the barrel. It cools the gun, but it also extinguishes any sparks or embers from a previous shot. You introduce 2.5 pounds of gunpowder in a canvas bag. Once the gun is swabbed out, it's safe to load the powder bag. By placing his thumb over a vent at the top and back of the barrel, he keeps oxygen from coming into the barrel. Obviously, sparks and embers inside the barrel need oxygen to burn. And you keep your thumb over the hole in the vent in the back of the barrel to prevent oxygen coming in and ensure that any sparks are extinguished before the powder bag is loaded. Once the powder bag is loaded, another member of the crew approaches with a long metal needle called the vent pick. Jams the vent pick needle-like device into the hole. It clears the vent of debris, but it also punches the ammunition bag you've just loaded and rammed to the back of the gun. And that prepares the gun for the last step of firing. After you plunge the ammunition bag, one of the members of the gun crew arrives with a little copper tube full of fulminates of gunpowder. It has a wire coming out of it perpendicular to the top, places the tube in the vent, attach a spring to the loop on the end of the wire, friction primer. The string is called a lanyard. See the gunner stands clear of the wheels. Pull the string to fire the gun, that pulls the wire on the friction primer, which creates a spark. It's like striking a match. And the spark runs down through the copper tube into the ammunition bag. The guns can recoil anywhere from 3 to 12 feet. And anybody standing directly behind the guns would be rolled over by over a ton of weight. That's why these gunners have to stand clear of the wheels with the strings on the lanyards to fire the gun. Now, folks, we have skirmishers. A fraction of a unit, roughly about a tenth. Moved out, spread out, toward an enemy. Fires upon an enemy and tries to get the enemy to respond. The volume of fire that you receive gives you some idea of the strength of the enemy, their position, and gives you some idea of just how far the enemy is. Skirmish lines kind of serve as tripwires against approaching troops. Far left end of our field, you can see Confederate skirmishers. In typical battle line, these men would be government, and you've got standard issue blue uniforms throughout the army. Whoa!
One down.
Is that all the arms?
See the Confederates over there in the left are in a compact infantry line. You know, folks, you think about it, you're only able to fire 2 to 3 shots every minute. If you're spread out, you're hiding behind rocks and fighting Indian style. The fire is going to be very sporadic. I'm talking about the foot soldiers now. But if you have all your soldiers together, the way you see the Confederates over there shoulder to shoulder, whenever they're firing at, they're going to do some serious damage to you out in front of them. Also, Civil War combat is very, very confusing. There's a lot of smoke, as you can see, and noise in the battlefield. Soldiers need to be able to hear the officer's command. They're all spread out. They can't hear the officer's command. Off the pack, everybody can hear the officer's commands and know what to do. Looks like General Doles' men over there on the Union left started to move forward. Pushing Union skirmish lines back. The entire line follows fires like that at once, known as fire. Usually the men fought in 2 ranks or 2 rows. Front rank fires, back rank is loading. Gettysburg, Orleans is now part of the 11th Corps. This has been infantry that we will see over here. We'll also notice there are officers with swords in the rear.
Whoa!
Anyone should lose heart and think about heading to the rear, they might quickly feel the flat sword on their back.
Oh!
Yeah, some more southerners over there. Yeah.
You get them people aren't actually stuff. They start recreating the last. Woo-ah!
Nobody done.
Now the continued threat on the left is met by Union infantry. Union artillery men begin to move up.
So this is like what? Scale rendition? I'm sure there were more than 10 guys with that.
This is much bigger than
What? And I'm figuring how many? They must have several thousand. You can't have all of that.
Somewhat historically accurate. What happened to your march on July 1st? Union Army on the left gave way, Confederates moved in.
They got some. Confederates are good guys.
Opposite the
There's a
Union
little
right.
guy over there.
We're moving into the exposed area.
Did they pass that from the east?
It's possible. It's like, I'm tired.
Now it looks like we have members of General Gordon's brigade of Georgians arriving down the Harrisburg Road on the Confederate left.
Confederates are supposed to flank already. There's a flank.
This is one of the big services we haven't talked about yet. There are members of the left is being flanked on their left.
They're flanking.
Give them a volley! Come on! Hey!
Union line try to hold the Union position in place, facing them.
Whoa!
Try to flank them. Notice the Union line has been a 9-degree angle. The left faces threat to that flank. Begin to occur. Folks, if you're hit with a 1-ounce lead 58 caliber bullet, you're usually dead. If you're hit in the chest or torso, well, usually infection turns on, you're likely to set in. There's not a whole lot you can do for you when that happens. You don't know a lot about your experience. If you are struck in the arm or leg, 1-ounce lead bullet is usually going to crack the bone anywhere from 6 to 10 inches. It's going to require amputation.
Hi, rally!
Union forces are steadily being pushed back, but you'll notice they're trying to maintain order. As they retreat, they're trying to do it in as orderly a fashion as possible. Once you lose your unit cohesion, it's very difficult to return fire in an effective manner. Take a lot of bravery to stand there and try to fight. But everything, every fiber in your body is telling you to turn and run in the other direction.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Come on! Rally! Yeah! Whoa!
Our methods on the battlefield, as you can hear, are bugle calls. Different tunes, different arrangements indicate different orders. Form, charge, retreat. Union troops on the left fall back and reform. Meanwhile, on the right, in the area of Barlow's Knoll to the east of the Carlisle Road, along the Harrisburg Road, General Gordon's men begin to overrun Barlow's Knoll itself. The lieutenant. Orders to the infantry, hold the guns, protect Union artillery.
Here we go.
One of the Union gunners on Barlow's Knoll, Lieutenant Mayor Wilson. His father is a correspondent with the New York Times, sent to cover the Battle of Gettysburg. Mayor Wilson takes severe artillery